kind of team that you've seen most of the season?
I think it's going to be pretty similar. You know, Ancelotti's very smart. He knows what he's doing, and we're going to come with a strong squad, and we're going to get it done. Let's go.
Maria?
I expect to suffer, but we're winning 2-1.
Okay, score prediction, Alejandro?
Comfortable 3-1 lead. I think in the beginning we're going to suffer the first 20 minutes, but then we're going to find our home, and we're going to get it. Let's go.
You made a face there, Maria.
3-1 is a bit much. This is a final. We are expected to suffer, but I'll take it. I'll sign it today, now, in blood, tears, whatever.
All right, enjoy your time in London. Jules, the fighting talk down here is immense. I love it, the energy.
Oh my God, they are serious, aren't they?
Don't mess with Real Madrid.
Bashing on the table and everything, Ali.
Yeah.
You need to excuse me, I'm still in a state of shock at wee Joe speaking French. I've got to ask you a question. Was that piece of VT, was that played at the correct speed?
It was. Right, guys, we're all up on stage now, and we were all involved in the build-up to what was a very special promo that we filmed to lead up to this Champions League final. If there are any Succession fans in here, you'll certainly recognise this man. We got the chance to play actors next to the one and only Brian Cox. Have a look. That was a bit of fun, wasn't it?
Oh, it was magic, wasn't it? I mean, it really was tremendous. Not the first time I'd worked with Brian, but it was a pleasure to work with him again.
I'll not be honest. He said that so many times. He's been in a film, don't you know, Jules?
Ali McCoy, don't you worry. Of course, we've got your Hollywood poster ready to show everyone, because you're the only one that can actually claim to be a decent actor out of all of us.
Well, I tell you what, they can keep their Champions Leagues, a lot of them, man. When you work alongside Brian Cox in a movie, that was certainly taking a few stone ago.
Well, do you know what? The rest of us, I'm not so sure how good we did in terms of our acting skills. It didn't go too well, so let's take a look at some of the outtakes. These are always the best bits, aren't they? Joe?
Yeah, well.
Did well.
Listen, it's all natural, Jules, sometimes.
Yeah.
It was more... it was... I found it very hard, actually, acting. So big respect to any actors out there, because I was terrible.
He was basically this fella from Succession.
Yeah.
I was like scared of him in real life as well. Like he wasn't acting that, was he? He's proper.
Ali, is that story true? You couldn't miss a penalty?
Well, not really, but you know,
He was just picking you up.
A lot of the acting, it was 1 or 2 takes, but missing the penalty, it was 4,318. But some fun, I've got to say, and he was brilliant, wasn't he, guys? He was absolutely top class. I mean, brilliant actor. But he was one of the guys that day was as well. He was fantastic.
It was quite intimidating meeting him, wasn't it? I found him quite intimidating.
I just couldn't take him out of character.
Yeah.
Like you actually said, I'm seeing him in Succession and just being an aggressive, like a lunatic, like, and waiting for him to just like, a bit like Fergie, he felt like to me. And I was standing there thinking, I better get my lines right, I better stand right. I had a bad back at the time as well, and I think stand straight.
That's true.
And but no, he was great. Off camera, he was really kind of chilled out, and what you'd expect from a guy like him.
It was also absolutely freezing that day, wasn't it? We were all shivering. Right, we did promise you that we're going to take a look at our Champions League team of the season. So let's take a look, because this was voted for by you guys at home. You have picked players from all different teams that have featured in the Champions League this season, and here it is now. So we've got Lunin in goal, Hummels and Rudiger, Kimmich, Rodri, Maatsen, Bellingham, Kroos, Vinny Jr., Kane and Mbappe. You can't argue with that, really, can you, Joe?
All the big hitters are there. I mean, Ian Maatsen, the left back, he's done fantastically well on loan, or I think he may be permanent now, but he's been brilliant. Matt Hummels was outstanding in the semi-finals. The front three is
it's a joke.
It is a joke. Mbappe, Kane and Vinicius Jr. I think Vinicius Jr. is the best player in the world at the moment. I really do.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't think you can grumble with any of those, really. I'm glad Dortmund are represented defensively, because I just think that was a masterclass over the 2 legs in the semi-final. Thought they were fantastic. Hummels especially, scoring a goal as well, gets him in there. But yeah, I have to agree. Kroos getting in there at his age as well, when
good.
Lots of people kind of write him off alongside Bellingham. Just shows you Madrid as well, that kind of front three with Vinicius Jr. as well, and Mbappe. Unbelievable, and Kane, who's had an unbelievable season, really, just because he hasn't won the Bundesliga and the Champions League as well. He's scored 40 odd goals.
Crouchy, just to go back to Harry Kane, he scored 46 or so goals, I think he got this season. You're a striker. and you don't win the league, but you get 46 goals, are you one of them selfish ones that go, do you know, I've done my job, I'm all right? Or what do you reckon Kane's thinking?
Well,
He's going to win the Euros.
I think obviously he's gone there to win things, right? I think that obviously he'd be gutted, but I look at Alan Shearer, right? He's got 260 Premier League goals, you know, and he's not won the FA Cup, or, you know, people hold things against him, but would you rather have the record goal scorer of all time, would you rather... I've asked this question before, and it goes on much longer than we've got. What would you rather?
I want titles. Individual honours, I think, like, it's all right, but how many leagues did you win?
There's only one man, though, is top goal scorer.
No, Shearer's devastated. When he goes home at night, he's devastated.
Fair enough.
All right, I'll tell you what, let's hear from some of the Dortmund fans that are here in Vaux Park. Bex is with them now.
We are down here. I've moved myself down to the Borussia Dortmund fans. Here we go. This is Torben. This is Ben McFadden, who is the president of the Borussia Dortmund fan club here in London. Guys, you heard the fighting talk from Real Madrid there. Yeah, what's your response?
Well, I think Dortmund just has to go and win it, right? It's very easy. Just go and win the game. It's 90 minutes. It's not a return leg. Let's just go and win it.
I mean, it's just a Champions League final, but it's super cash. We don't worry too much. Ben, what are your thoughts?
Dortmund on any day can beat any opponent.
Yes.
Okay, so the hope is strong here. The hope is high. Who or what is going to be the difference maker for you tomorrow?
I would hope Marco Reus. It's his last game. Let's just hope for him to score the deciding goal, like 85th minute maybe. That would be amazing.
85th minute. I think everyone will be sweating on the top line if nobody scored at the 85th. You don't want extra time and pens, do you?
Well, actually, penalties is the one thing that Dortmund are really good at, and German teams are really good at, as English teams always find out every tournament, again and again, and Rio can confirm this.
Oh, yeah, Rio's coming for you later. Rio's coming for you. Right, very, very quickly, guys. Go on then, predictions. Ben, I know you said 85th, 1-0. You'll take it?
No, we'll take it all the way to penalties, and we'll do our good German thing, you know?
Okay, Torben?
Well, I would say 1-0. 1-0. 1-0.
Just a cruisy 1-0 will do you. 1-0. All right, these Dortmund fans are excited. But Rio, what's your response to that?
So just cut them out now.
Yeah, I think so.
Them out. It's fine, it's fine. They got to know where they are. You're in England, man. You've got to respect us.
Can't be talking about penalties here. Come on.
Right?
All right, guys, before we go, let's get all of your predictions. Joe, what's the score going to be?
Dortmund 2-1.
Dortmund 2-1.
Oh, you don't believe that? He's lying.
Oh.
He's lying. You don't believe that?
No, I can't look past Real Madrid. Real Madrid 2-1. I think it'd be tight, but 2-1 Real.
Rio?
I'm going to go 2-0 Madrid. By 2 goals, they'll win it. 2-0. Don't you say Dortmund as well.
Well, this is the man that said half an hour ago that Dortmund can win it, and of course they can win it, but I don't think they will. 2-0 in Madrid.
Great stuff, guys. Before we go, we just wanted to announce that, as always on a Champions League final, we always have a special guest that joins us on the show. And this time, we've got a very special guest.